Everybody wants truth, until truth asks them to change. Everybody says they want peace, until peace requires silence. See, monkey brain is the part of people that reacts before it reflects. It chases noise, it confuses chaos for passion, attention for love, possession for connection, control for care. Monkey brain wants instant answers, instant validation, instant ego protection. But the divine feminine, she learns stillness. She learns that not every argument deserves her voice, not every misunderstanding deserves her explanation. Not every person deserves access to her spirit. Sometimes silence is not weakness. Sometimes silence is wisdom. Because when you are truly aligned, you stop trying to prove yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. You stop rescuing people addicted to their own cages. You stop bleeding for people who call your healing distance. Monkey brain reacts, divine energy discerns. Monkey brain says, fight back, explain, defend. Divine feminine says, observe, withdraw, protect your peace. Because some people don't want truth, they want comfort. Some people don't want healing, they want familiar pain. And some people will hear every lesson and still choose the same chains. Let them. Your silence is not surrender. It is self-respect. It is discernment. It is knowing that not every soul is ready for the language of growth. You cannot teach self-awareness to a monkey brain. You can only choose not to become one. This album is for those returning to themselves. Not louder, clearer, not harder, wiser, not chasing, aligned, back to peace, back to power, back to heart frequency.
Divine feminine, don't chase. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You called it love, I called it warning. Red flags waving every morning. I kept pouring, kept believing, while my spirit was quietly leaving. I confused patience with self-neglect, mistook breadcrumbs for deep respect. Thought if I loved harder, stayed more still, maybe broken people would finally heal. I played soft but forgot my spine, made excuses, called it divine. Gave sacred access to shallow men and wonder why I felt drained again. But healing taught me something clear. Love don't beg and truth don't fear. What is real won't need a chase. What is false was never grace. I don't chase, I align. What is mine arrives on time. Soft in spirit, strong in spine. Boundaries holy, heart divine. I don't force, I don't plead. I protect my peace, not feed your greed. If it's love, it won't confuse. Divine feminine knows when to move. Knows when to move. Yeah, yeah. You wanted access, not connection. Attention, not real affection. Like the light, but feared the depth. Wanted comfort, not correction. You loved the warmth, not the work. Wanted healing without the hurt. Wanted loyalty without the truth. Wanted growth without the roots. I learned silence speaks the loudest. Walking away can be the proudest. Not revenge, not ego games. Just enough self-love to break old chains. I'm not cold, I'm just awake. I stop feeding every fake. Can't pour oceans in a cup for people scared to level up. I don't chase, I align. What is mine arrives on time. Soft in spirit, strong in spine. Boundaries holy, heart divine. I don't force, I don't plead. I protect my peace, not feed your greed. If it's love, it won't confuse. Divine feminine knows when to move. Knows when to move. Being kind is not submission. Love is not self-demolition. I can hold grace and still say no. Still shut doors and let things go. My softness never meant I'm weak. It means I know what I should keep. And if your presence costs my peace, then your access has to cease. I don't chase, I align. I trust timing, trust divine. What is meant won't need pursuit. Real love grows from honest roots. I choose peace, I choose truth. I choose me and that's the proof. Divine feminine, fully awake. I stop chasing what was meant to break. Goes when I move. Goes when I move. You can't force awakening. You can't force awakening. I tried to hand truth to closed hands. Tried to plant seeds in dead land. Tried to wake souls still asleep. Forgot some lessons cut too deep. I played healer, played the guide. Carried storms that weren't mine. Thought love meant I had to stay, even when peace kept walking away. I gave chances, gave my life. Stayed too long in one-sided fights. Tried to say what didn't care. Pour from empty carded prayer, but wisdom whispered, let them choose. Not every battle's yours to lose. Some need pain before they grow. Some need darkness just to know. You can't force awakening. Can't drag souls into seeing. Helping says I trust your road. Rescue and carry someone's load. Love is not control disguise. Not pulling people to realize. Timing matters, truth takes time. Some lessons only life can write. You can't force eyes that love the blind. Can't rush growth with borrowed time. Some people cling to what they know. Even when their spirit says go, they call chaos comfort zones. Build whole kingdoms out of bones. Fear feels safer than the climb, so they repeat the same old lines. I learn silence as is role. Not every seed needs my control. Speak the truth and let it breathe. What is ready will receive. Some need storms before the grace. Some need distance, not embrace. Some need loss to understand the lesson life placed in their hands. You can't force awakening. Can't drag souls into seeing. Helping says I trust your road. Rescue and carry someone's load. Love is not control disguise. Not pulling people to realize. Timing matters, truth takes time. Some lessons only life can write. I release what isn't mine. Honor time and trust divine. I stop bleeding just to prove that love should hurt before it moves. Boundaries holy, peace is real. Not every wound is mine to heal. I can love and still let go. That's the highest form I know. Open their eyes. Come, baby. Come, baby. Come, baby. Come, baby. They thought my silence meant defeat. Nah, I just stopped feeding the heat. I learned peace don't have to shout. Sometimes power's walking out. I used to prove, explain, defend. Circle back and try again. Argue with walls, bleed for closure. Carry weight there wasn't supposed to. I get reactions way too cheap. Lost my rest, disturbed my sleep. Let people rent whole rooms in meeting. Called was weak. Growth looked like saying less, choosing peace over the mess. Not every text deserves a text, not every text deserves my stress. Come, baby, send it so I stop letting chaos hold control. People addicted to drama complain when you stop dancing in the rain. Calm, baby, but never weak. Still got thunder if I speak. Peace is power, not retreat. Soft heart, sharp mind, steady feet. Some folks only feel alive when there's tension. They can ride, they confuse noise with being seen. Call dysfunction, passion and dreams. I learned silence as a sound and boundaries draw sacred ground. Not cold-hearted, just aware. Not every invitation gets me there. I don't match low, I raise the floor. Close some doors, then build some more. Still got fire, just discipline flame. I don't waste it, proving my name. If I pull back, don't call it pride. Sometimes killing looks like distance applied. Maturity is knowing when silence wins more than arguing a job, baby. Send it so I stop letting chaos hold control. People addicted to drama complain when you stop dancing in the rain. Come, baby, but never weak. Still got thunder if I speak. Peace is power, not retreat. Soft heart, sharp mind, steady feet. I still love, I just love wise. Stop mistaking red flags for signs. Stop explaining what truth reveals. Stop reopening what God sealed. I protect joy like sacred land. Not everything deserves my answer. Some battles end when you don't fight. Some victories look like good night. Calm, baby, send it so I let stillness make me whole. Not detached, just body free. Not performing peace, just being me. Calm, baby, watch me rise. No more storms behind my eyes. Peace became my loudest flex, and I still leave people speechless next. Yeah. 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 You asked for truth and feared the mirror. Said keep it real till it got clearer. Wanted wisdom, not correction. Wanted love without reflection. You like light when it looks aesthetic. But shadow work suddenly pathetic. Talk so growth, post deep captions. Still move off ego and bad reactions. You want healing without the pain. Want the crime but reject the rain. Want elevation, skip the climb. Blame the world, ignore the signs. I offer keys, you chose the cage. Stay committed to your stage. Some people love performance more than walking through the healing door. Monkey mind, monkey brain, running in circles, same old pain. Ego loud but spirit small. Wants the crown without the fall. Monkey mind, chasing noise, mistaking chaos for a choice. I can teach but I can't explain. Self-awareness to a monkey brain. You call truth in attack when it lands, because accountability burns your hands. You say I'm different, they don't get me, but patterns tell the truth too clearly. You switch mags depending who's near. Confidence loud but built on fear. Talk out for online, move timid and reach. Preach discipline but don't practice what you teach. You want access, not transformation. Validation, not elevation. Every mirror feels like war when you're in love with your old decor. About feminine sees the game, doesn't scream, just shifts the frame. Discernment sharper than desire. Distance sometimes holy fire. Monkey mind, monkey brain, running circles, same old pain. Ego loud but spirit small. Wants the crown without the fall. Monkey mind, chasing noise, mistaking chaos for a choice. I can teach but I can't explain. Self-awareness to a monkey brain. I stop proving what truth reveals. Stop reopening what life already sees. Some people ask but don't want change, just want comfort to stay the same. I can love and still let go. That's a level some never know. Wisdom cannot but pride remains, and pride builds prisons in the brain.
monkey mind, monkey brain, still allergic to the pain. Wanted freedom, feared the key, stayed loyal to your misery. I gave truth, you chose to change, stayed asleep inside the game. Can't build wisdom where ego reigns, can't teach self-awareness to a monkey brain.
You keep talking, you keep talking, you keep talking like you hold the key, trying to lecture me on truth, but you blind to see. You offer science when the spirits speak, then act confused when I choose my peace. You wanted that, but only on your terms, wanted front row seats while I did the work, called it helping but control got exposed. Funny how rescuers hate when the boundary shows. You say did something happen? Yeah, clarity did. I stopped carrying grown men like they helpless kids. You wanted me teaching while you stayed in disguise, asking for divine truth with defensive eyes. You talk awakening, but resist the mirror. Love to play wise till the message gets clearer. You want the goddess, but reject what she brings. Truth cuts deep when it shatters your king. You studied my silence like the old Juba Clue, but peace gets real quiet when I'm finished with you. I'm not cold, I'm just done translating my flame. Can't keep handing out matches to a monkey brain. You wanted access, not accountability. Confuse my love with emotional utility. I don't chase, I align, I release, I remain, and I don't waste soul lessons on a monkey brain.